This morning on The Dish, a spectacular food and beverage pairing of a couple of Jareds. Acclaimed chef Jared Wentworth and brewmaster Jared Rouben have created quite a buzz with their Chicago restaurant by pairing fine dining with in-house crafted beers. In a 2-star review, the Michelin Guide says their culinary fireworks will lift your spirits and have you returning for more. And after a visit, I'd add, and more and more and more. On a quiet street in Chicago's South Loop sits Moody Tongue, a playground of pairing. Its 12-course tasting menu meticulously prepared by Chef Jared Wentworth. Presentation, just gorgeous.
Chef Jared's a master.
With beers like this pear saison brewed by his partner, Jared Rouben.
What you're going to experience is the pear and the acidity complements the caviar and the matsutake chow mochi, which is a Japanese egg custard. So think like scrambled eggs and caviar with
my normal way
pear
to start the
saison.
day.
I'm gonna take a sip. That's why I love pairing food with beer, is the carbonation. Just like in champagne, those bubbles cleanse the palate.
Are you really you're gonna let me finish?
Oh,
all
yeah.
right.
That's all you.
I was trying to be polite.
There's no reason to be here.
Patient is another story. Each bite and sip to be savored with each course. Oh my God.
Chef grew up in the Northeast. He loves Nantucket Bay scallops. They're so sweet. It's like candy almost.
Prepared with Japanese artichokes and grits made with a movie theater munchie that steals the show. Scallops are like butter. The texture difference with the little popcorn.
Popcorn grits.
Oh.
He actually makes popcorn and then reduces it down with vegetable stock and incorporates it in there. And then washes it down with a little truffle.
A shaved black truffle pilsner, to be specific. I'm gonna guess it's the food decisions before the beer decisions.
Sometimes. Sometimes Chef Jared will come down to the brewery and he'll taste beers in fermentation. Isn't that beautiful?
Again, I mean, these are works of art. This is insane.
You first.
Chef Jared, I love you already.
Same.
We'll meet Chef in a bit, but there are still 2 more courses to revel in. I'm already thinking I couldn't pick a favorite. If you made me, I couldn't pick a favorite.
And that's always the goal. They have to all work together, and it's a progression. So this is our huckleberry hefeweizen. My Uncle Ian sends me these huckleberries from Idaho every year.
He pairs that with squab, chanterelle mushrooms, sweet potato, and cipollini.
And look at the huckleberries on top.
This is fall on a plate.
Yeah, look at the colors.
Wow.
We call this pairing bridging. They build a bridge of complementary flavors,
Right.
and they come together. Oh my gosh. Shall we? Get that huckleberry.
I'm coming to your side now. I can't stop. And for dessert.
Right now, we're having a bourbon barrel-aged gingerbread imperial stout.
Oh my.
It's like a gingerbread cookie was dipped in a glass of Heaven Hill bourbon. I'm a Louisvillian. Bourbon is really important, and so is beer. So we bring these 2 worlds together.
Only topped by
s'mores.
Rouben fell in love with brewing at the Culinary Institute of America, where he first started pairing food with his home brews.
Now it's time to check out the brewery.
To see where he brews now, Rouben took us to his secret beer factory right below the restaurant.
Welcome to the Moody Tongue Brewing.
A place Willy Wonka might dream up if he got tired of making chocolate.
So we're going to actually pull beer from this barrel.
Where the only danger is catching a buzz.
This beer has been in the barrel for about a year and a half.
A 12-layer bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout before it's been carbonated.
You can almost chew it.
I mean, still delicious. Rouben started Moody Tongue Brewery in 2014. 2 years later, he had a tap room. After a collaboration with Jared Wentworth in 2019, the pair expanded, opening the Moody Tongue restaurant and bar. Did anybody think you were crazy that you were going to go down this road?
I mean, people think I'm generally crazy regardless. But, yeah, I think people were a little bit skeptical that you couldn't elevate beer to the level of cuisine that, you know, is worthy of a couple Michelin stars. So it really is one of those, we have a good time. We don't take ourselves very seriously. We just like to feed people.
The bar at Moody Tongue features an a la carte menu,
Everything here we want to be sophisticated.
like beet tartare and whole black bass,
It's stuff we can't get away with doing thimble-sized portions of.
yet has the same exceptional taste, which earlier this year helped Moody Tongue earn 2 Michelin stars.
I've been blessed, and part of that's through a lot of hard work, a lot of suffering for your art, essentially. I've kept Michelin stars pretty much throughout my whole tenure in Chicago. I never take it for granted. Do we want stars? Of course we do. Like, we work our asses off to get that. For me, it's the satisfaction of seeing a smile on a diner's face. I think it's the biggest thing, is that instant gratification of making somebody happy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whether it's the beer or the food, it's a feeling which at Moody Tongue you simply can't escape.
This is our little slice of cake.
There's nothing little about
A little
this.
slice of cake.
Oh my God.
Also, I want to warn you that this beer is like 3,000% alcohol.
I don't care how many calories this is.
I don't think it's that many, but
You're such a liar.
I don't really know.
Can I please live here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get you the cake. I couldn't do it, but we did bring beer for you. And this is what I loved in the tasting. And so this is the Michelin Lager, this is a Juice Lychee IPA, and the Bourbon Barrel Aged Barley Wine. I loved that they served the beer in wine glasses, and it just added to the whole atmosphere of everything you tasted, and you wouldn't expect. You're waiting for wine with these courses, and it's absolutely delicious.
It looks
Cheers.
like it. It
Yeah.
smells like it. I'm sure it tastes like it. Cheers.
I know,
On to
I
the
know.
second course here.
And I will say, so obviously the restaurant has 2 Michelin stars. Jared Wentworth, as a chef, has 10.
What?
Yeah, I mean, highly, highly acclaimed chef, and seems to be having so much fun with his group there.
Pursuing his passion.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Try this one.
Yeah, this is the
This is the
the
smell.
bourbon. This is the bourbon
Yeah, the smell
barrel
smelled
aged
amazing.
barley wine.
It is unbelievable. Jeff, up next.
It never crashes, never runs out of memory, and is always up and running. If that sounds like a dream machine of the future, think again. We'll see how a technology that hit its peak decades ago is winning over new fans. And next week on CBS Saturday Morning, B.J. Novak may be best known for his role in The Office, but the actor's resume includes credits as a comedian, producer, and writer. We'll talk to him about the new series he created and his feature directing debut. That is next week. You're watching CBS Saturday Morning.
Come alive for me. Oh, now you got my blood pumping. You really give me something I can hold on to. Oh, like a spirit came inside and opened up your
So which stout is this? This is not
This is the bourbon barrel aged barley wine. It's not the one that I tasted.
not
in
the
piece.
bourbon barrel-aged ginger.
No,
red.
but I do have that gingerbread one, which is amazing. This is the hard part, too. So obviously, you saw some of my expressions during the tasting. They are so meticulous about it. The flavors just pulled out. So when we had the first dessert, and you're having the same chocolate taste that pulls out in the beer, as is in the dessert you're eating. Again, I know we do this with wine all the time. I just had never thought about the idea that you would do it with beer.
Well, and when he talked about the notion of the carbonation, like in champagne, cleaning the palate,
Yeah.
so that you can taste the flavors even more and just revisiting the new tastes.
That's why I love carbonated seltzer. I mean, there's something about the fizz that just kind of just puts the end on whatever it is you're having.
This is a little better than seltzer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yes,
I'd
of
take
course
that.
it is.
But it was also interesting. I don't know that I'd ever tasted beer that didn't have the carbonation in it yet. So when we went into that barrel room and we were tasting some of it, it really was like almost like when you're making a cake and you taste the mix, before you're done. Not that anybody would do that. It had
do
that
all the time.
Yeah, it would have that same kind of taste and flavor and feel to it. It's just an amazing space. That tasting room is so small, and then you have the bar space, which is open for, as we mentioned, this a la carte menu, and a wonderful stop. It'll add to our list of places.
Awesome. Good stuff.